The reason for the season here at Rebel Spirit Pro Wrestling's Break the Ice. The best thing in wrestling, the alternative. Arguably the man to beat in New England. But tonight, he's on the other side of that coin, wants nothing more than to walk away with the Rebel Spirit Pro Wrestling Heavyweight Championship. Wants to bring it to Japan. Defend it in pro wrestling. Noah would transform the Rebel Spirit Pro Wrestling Heavyweight Championship into the Rebel Spirit Pro Wrestling World Heavyweight Championship. Anthony Greene, the alternative, fresh off a bout with Hurricane John Walters, now steps to another New England independent wrestling legend and our reigning, defending Rebel Spirit Pro Wrestling Heavyweight Champion, the real deal Brandon Locke, in your Break the Ice main event. Anthony Greene has won championship gold all over the world. One of the longest reigning GHC Tag Team Champions. Prolific Limitless Wrestling World Champion. The resume runs long. Brandon Locke. He got a taste in Marlboro. Anthony Greene, he wanted the picture while they were standing on friendly ground. Creased Brandon Locke with a super kick. It's not friendly anymore. It's all business when the Rebel Spirit Pro Wrestling Heavyweight Championship is on the line. The moment, the occasion, not lost on Anthony Greene, not lost on the champion, Brandon Locke, making his presence known, felt here at Timber Yard Brewing, here in East Brookfield, Massachusetts. And Brandon Locke knows in his heart of hearts that this may be his greatest test to date in his entire career. Not just when it comes to championship defenses, but period. How long has Brandon Locke known Anthony Greene? He's watched Anthony Greene grow up from referee to undesirable to undeniable. Now it comes full circle. Brandon Locke, Anthony Greene, your Break the Ice main event. Get a glance at greatness, folks. We were cooking all night, but those flames are at their highest now. We'll turn it over to Julie Cutler for your Break the Ice main event introduction. It has been a wild and historic night here at Break the Ice at Timber Yard Brewing in East Brookfield, Massachusetts. And now, your main event, your Rebel Spirit Pro Wrestling Heavyweight Championship bout. All the marbles in the balance. Real deal, Brandon Locke defending against the alternative, the best thing in wrestling, Anthony Greene. Anthony Greene prides himself and lives by that high wrestling IQ. Well, I don't know about that. Anthony Greene not taking kindly. Two can fight fire with fire. The bag of tricks collectively between these two, bottomless. Cardio between these two for days, weeks. The strength in the hands. Granite strikers, the both of them. Referee Dan Tanaka laying down the count. Anthony Greene, he's letting him know that high wrestling IQ can stretch a count on the outside with the best of them. Anthony Greene, his eye are being directed at our East Brookfield faithful. Not quite used to being the away team when wrestling in New England. And Brandon Locke, as is ceremony. A swig of some of Timber Yard's finest. There's a lot of fine brews here at Timber Yard. Take my word for it, stop on in sometime. But now Locke and Greene, champion and contender, back in the ring. Got a split house here. I believe we got some Pro Wrestling Noah fans in the audience. But Anthony Greene, locking horns now with Brandon Locke, and we are off. Brandon Locke quickly backs AG into the corner. The boot means get back. Anthony Greene now. Advising Dan Tanaka that his hair has been pulled. I don't quite think Brandon Locke pulled the hair there. What a guy. Anthony Greene not taking kindly to this at all. Typically is very cool in the face of an unfriendly away audience. But Brandon Locke, a guy that Anthony Greene has grown up watching. This one means a lot to AG, not just with the championship hanging in the balance. Wants to put down another New England Independent Wrestling Hall of Famer. And Brandon Locke has had a new lease on pro wrestling life since returning to the ring, since capturing the Rebel Spirit Pro Wrestling Heavyweight Championship in the Rebel Spirit Rumble. Anthony Greene heading to the backstage area, Brandon Locke in hot pursuit. Some chaos there, but now Anthony Greene reluctantly dragged back out to ringside. Brandon Locke rolling. Now taking it to Greene on the outside. Now the bell. Well, that might have burst the eardrum of Anthony Greene. Anthony Greene wants the big right. Locke returns in kind. The trifecta. Anthony Greene reeling. Now Locke wanted that super kick. Anthony Greene wants none of it. In possession of a prolific super kick in his own right. He's been on the receiving end as well. Wants no part of Brandon Locke's. But Brandon Locke now coming out. Coming after AG. I don't know if he's aware. Uh-oh. Over the guardrail. Brandon Locke celebrating with his people. The same Rebel Spirit Pro Wrestling faithful that willed the Real Deal up to the summit of the Rebel Spirit Mountain. But Anthony Greene now utilizing, looks like a jacket to obscure the vision of Brandon Locke, and now laying down the lever. Chopping away at Real Deal on the outside, but Brandon Locke returns in kind. AG in a bad way. The beverage careens across off the skull of the Alternative. Anthony Greene trying to create some distance. That vision might be obscured from the beverage, but now the cross chop to the throat, and now raining down the rights. And he's gonna launch Brandon Locke. I don't like this. I don't like this at all. No, no, no! Anthony Greene, face first, potentially ribs first off that guardrail. And Brandon Locke, the Real Deal, your inaugural Rebel Spirit Pro Wrestling Heavyweight Champion, standing tall. Now clutches back on his challenger of the evening, the Alternative, Anthony Greene. Oh, now back over the guardrail. Initially thought that that stage / pickup truck was going to endure some more abuse, but mercifully, Brandon Locke bringing it back to our railed-in ringside area here at Timber Yard Brewing. AG in a bad way here. Brandon Locke now just continuing to punish the Alternative on the floor, but AG had enough of that. No! Anthony Greene, one of the best strikers in the game, that may have been completely neutralized. And Locke hung up across that top rope. Anthony Greene now launches Locke into that guardrail. He might have cracked a rib. Anthony Greene, that hand might have broken a finger or two. The complexion of this bout for Anthony Greene has changed completely. It is now using what you were given. Positional advantage, the high ground if you will. And now, raining down the rights. One hand may have been neutralized, but he still has the second. But our Timber Yard faithful, they don't want to see Brandon Locke walk away empty-handed. Wait a minute, walk it, talk it, flying, stuck it. Very nearly a new champ. The first victory of Anthony Greene's career in Japan was won with that very maneuver over in Pro Wrestling Noah. One of the heaviest implements in the arsenal. And now AG. He has created his advantage, and now he is capitalizing on it. Letting him know. Hold on. Brandon Locke rallying back. Now the Irish whip. Wow! Thunderous collision for Locke and that turnbuckle. Now the cover. Deep hook, only two. Brandon Locke. The pain definitely starting to set in on that body, but that mind, that spirit, able. Anthony Greene trying to chop away at both the body and the will of Brandon Locke. Hold on now, the Irish whip from Greene. The back body drop. Hold on, hold on. Anthony Greene. Great ring presence. Rains down the right, the sunset flip. deemed ineffective. But folks, if you're ever wondering why he mentions that high wrestling IQ so often, look no further than that very maneuver. And now AG punishing Locke on the outside. Sends Locke face first off that ring apron. Would love nothing more, AG would, than to deprive Rebel Spirit Pro Wrestling of a heavyweight champion while he defends it over in Japan if he's victorious here tonight. Brandon Locke wants no part of that. Not for his legacy. Hold on, back body drop on the floor. Well, that may have ended the reign of Brandon Locke as we know it. Brutal landing on the floor. Cover now, and that very nearly it. Brandon Locke willing himself on. Has the damage been done? AG now grinding away. That rear chin lock cinched in. And all of these angles on the rear chin lock as uncomfortable as possible for Brandon Locke. Anthony Greene, ever the weathered tactician, and Brandon Locke needs to find a way out and does. AG, the pressure game. Hold on, small package. Only two. But the super kick, that Chris Adams variant to the midsection. And now, hard into the turnbuckle. AG creates that runway. Nobody home. Rough landing in the corner for Anthony Greene. Brandon Locke has found his space. He's found his time. Feeling the energy here in Timber Yard. The inverted atomic. Locke takes off. Falls over Greene with the clothesline. Crowns him upside the head. Locke is rolling. Train leaving the station. Real Deal Express crushes him in the corner. And nothing that follows up with multiples. A dirty dozen and then some. Hooked up. Bulldog, center of the ring. Locke into the cover. Hook of that outside leg. Very nearly. And you can see the spark, the fire in the eyes of Brandon Locke. A successful championship defense. The latest one could be just around the corner. And Locke now ascending. Anthony Greene cracks him with the right. That big knife edge chop. And now, wants that superplex in the worst way. Brandon Locke trying to fight out of harm's way. Hold on! The gourd buster. The missile drop kick. Great stanza, great cover, great main event. Very nearly, close, no cigar. And Brandon Locke can't believe it. He's got to be thinking locked in. Anthony Greene knows all too well. Jacks the jaw, neck breaker. AG quick to follow up. Out the back door with the scoop goes Locke. Wow! Tanaka! What a collision! Dan Tanaka launched into those steel cables. And now, the Michinoku driver, Justin Rando, cover, new shit! It's a half a second difference, a second perhaps. But that was all that Brandon Locke needed to weather the storm. Was spiked on his head by that Michinoku driver. And Anthony Greene, that temper, oh, he just floored Justin Rando. The best super kick in wrestling landed flush on our second referee. And now Tanaka and Rando are out. We need some help. We need some help for Rando and we need some help for Dan Tanaka. But Now Anthony Greene now. At this point, Brandon Locke motionless. Whatever AG is pondering, he's got the champ dead to rights. Oh, he wants that super kick. Tuning up the band. Oh! Taste of his own medicine. And now, lockdown! But there's no ref. There is no referee. Hold on. We got one. We got the cover. We got the very nearly at the 3 count. Lockdown got all of it. But seconds too late. And both champion and contender are down. Oh, they do not like it here in East Brookfield. But now Greene, now Locke, meeting in the middle. Gunfight. The best live rounds the two have to offer. Good hand. Locke returns fire. Once again, Brandon Locke. The knife edge chop from AG. Now one from Locke. Back and forth we go. Steam picking up. Locke stacking him up in bunches. The boot to the midsection. AG finds the super kick. The cutter! Out of nowhere! Deep hook, cover, Brandon Locke. Very nearly. Finds that cutter. A great equalizer once again. But our Break the Ice main event rolls on. And now a second lockdown. Second lockdown getting hooked up. But Anthony Greene locked on the wiser. Another! The third! And the low blow! The haymaker right between the uprights. None of our referees were able to see it. What's Anthony Greene got in mind now? Heading to the outside. He has the Rebel Spirit Pro Wrestling Heavyweight Championship in his grasp. Brains Brandon Locke with it. But once again, Dan Tanaka back in. New champ. How can it be? What? How can it be? Brandon Locke. Wait. Crucifix! Very nearly. Anthony Greene nearly hoisted on his own petard. And now, the power bomb. Anthony Greene quick to follow up. Turns out! The Kobashi style. Nobody home. Locke's got it hooked up. Lockdown! Cover. Brandon Locke successfully retains the Rebel Spirit Pro Wrestling Heavyweight Championship. Brandon Locke was taken to his limit tonight by Anthony Greene, the alternative. But he overcame all the odds, all the destroyed referees, and is still your Rebel Spirit Pro Wrestling Heavyweight Champion. The real deal celebrates with his people. And folks, we're gonna keep it with the champ. Until next time, thank you for joining us here at Rebel Spirit Pro Wrestling's Break the Ice. Wait a minute! Hold the phone! Donovan Dijak making his presence known. I was just about to say good night, and Donovan Dijak, the plot does thicken, don't it, folks? Oh. Eyeing that. Rebel Spirit Pro Wrestling Heavyweight Championship. Hold on. Donovan Dijak staring daggers even alongside the congratulations for the champion, Brandon Locke. Folks, keep your eyes peeled on all things Rebel Spirit Pro on social media. Donovan Dijak. Tip of the cap to real deal Brandon Locke. Well, for Rebel Spirit Pro Wrestling, I'm Johnny Torres, and once again, good fight, good night.